Justin Hawkins writes again. Good day to you. It is I, Justin Hawkins. This is Justin Hawkins Rides Again, my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, press the bell one so that you get notifications. Hit the bell for notifications. That's it. Sorry, a bit out of practice. So today I will be sipping from this vessel of unpasteurized apple juice. I don't recommend that you do that. Apparently it can make you go blind, but that's a chance I'm willing to take because I just love the flavour. But do you remember when I was talking about Willow and I described her voice as being like some unpasteurized apple juice with the bits in it that you find in a farmer's market, that it's not processed and it sort of sounds more natural and agricultural in a good way. I wasn't saying she sounds like she's in the Wurzels or something. That would be wrong. But you know, I think one of the sort of comparisons I made was to Florence out of Florence and the Machine. I might have missaid the name of the band by Florence and her Machines or something like that, I don't know. But anyway, she's released a new song and it's called King. It's been out for about a week or so now, depending on when this goes out. I'm just going to listen to it and have a little reaction. But first, let's have some facts about Florence or the Machine. No, and the Machine. I know it's and the Machine. So it's called King. It was released on the 23rd of February. And the music video was directed by Autumn de Wilde, who is the mother of Arrow de Wilde from Starcrawler, who I was celebrating the other day. Brilliant. Small world, isn't it? And their sound has been described as a combination of various genres, including rock and soul, and they've been nominated for 6 Grammy Awards. I think this is a good band because it's divisive. I know a lot of people that absolutely can't stand the sound of Florence and the Machine, and I know people that absolutely love it. Which side of the fence do I sit on? Maybe I sit on both sides. I try to reserve judgment until I've heard half a song. Let's do it. So, King, Florence and the Machine. I always think the Machine is a bit like Huey Lewis and the News, isn't it? You can just imagine if, I don't know, the Machine probably don't dress like the News, but they probably should. That's what she should do. She should do like a proper Huey Lewis with the Tower of Power horn section. Be amazing. Covering Huey Lewis as well. Florence and the News. Think about it. Huey Lewis and the Machine. They could do 2 albums. They could do like a sort of collaborative, like a, I don't know, band exchange, I suppose. I'd listen to Huey Lewis and the Machine. Okay, this is another one of those videos that has a vignette at the beginning. An actor who of probably some repute, but he has a sort of slightly familiar looking face. I don't know where I've seen him before, but he's upset about something in a warehouse. If I know my 80s videos, this is going to descend into a full-on lycra dance-off with him swinging on some chains. Because you can't put Florence in a corner. He looks a bit like Patrick Swayze in a way, in that he's a human person and he has skin on his face. So maybe it will be that. Okay, it's an E.
We argue in the kitchen about whether to have children.
Feels like it's that, so it seems like it's an E to a G sharp minor to a C sharp minor, and then the passing B to an A, and then an A with a sort of G sharp in it, and then that's a passing note to an F sharp minor, which is the relative minor of that. Also the C sharp is the relative minor of this. It's all rather nice, actually. I like the arrangement as well. It reminds me a little bit of With or Without You. Yeah. Sleight of hand and twist of fate. On a bed of nails, she makes me wait.
See the stone set in your eyes.
Bit like that.
I need my golden crown of sorrow, my bloody sword to swing, my empty horse to echo.
I think her voice has got better. I used to sort of slightly fall in the camp where she was really bellowing it out and getting excited and singing a little bit sharp. There's only so much of that I was prepared to sort of sit and listen to, but I love there's a lot of finesse in her performance on this one. You can hear this, let's just have a listen to that line again.
Mythology, I am no mother.
Yeah, there's a little flourish at the end. I am no mother. There's a really nice passing C in that bit as well.
My empty halls to echo with grand self-mythology.
That's really great. Ah, shit, it's great. When it's doing this stuff with it, you know, the E passing G sharp minor and then a C sharp minor down to here. Okay, it's all okay. You know, it's pretty enough, and she's doing something quite heartfelt. It's good. Seems to be sort of singing a song about how, you know, certain, I don't know, the normal things you're supposed to do when you're in a partnership, they come second because of her ambition and her, you know, being an artist, basically. How difficult it is to be around somebody like that. It's a very self-aware lyric, I think, and saying things that only a singer can actually say, probably. But all these chords and that, they're doing what they're just, you know, they're not really doing anything special. But then they do suddenly. That bit where she's talking about the mother, it does this rising thing with a passing C that's just gorgeous.
I need my golden crown of sorrow, my bloody sword to swing, my...
I need my broken... So that... I love that chord, because it's just like the roots passing it's on its way up to C sharp minor. We all know it's going there. So from this point, it's only a matter of time before it goes. But in that time, the bass player, and in fact the whole band, push on this little C, which is... It's lovely.
Gee, I am no mother.
I'm not my mother. When she sings that mother, I think that's an example of, or it's a good indicator as to where she is as a vocalist, forgetting about as a songwriter and everything. It's like there's 4 notes in that. All on the so I can't do that kind of singing. It's a particular kind of soul singing. I never used to think she could do it either. I always thought she was like a somebody who just enjoyed bellowing over stuff. But there's something much more heartfelt and detailed in this performance. It's really good.
I am no bride, I am king.
I am king. So she goes full voice to I am king, king, I am king. It's in the same register, but she that's falsetto when she does that soft king. You can hear the difference in the tonality. It's full voice right up to the word king, but it's in the same sort of area, but it's soft and it's from the head. That's what falsetto is, not the screeching. Something's really weird about in that performance. It's sort of like I don't know if I can do it. Let's try it. It's really like, who does that remind me of? If you imagine like some of the sort of David Bowie affectations, but without the note behind it, so it's all affectation because it's all emotion. It's like she's already told you what the melody is in a previous revolution of the chorus. So on this one, she's just emoting it, and it's all affectation. The actual notes aren't there, but we know what they are because we've heard them. It's really effective. Actually, quite ballsy, I think, to do that kind of singing.
I need my golden crown of sorrow, my bloody sword to swing.
See, now she's singing more like the Florence that I would have expected to hear. It could get rough, guys. It could get rough. Strap yourselves in.
Because I am no mother, I am no bride, I am king.
Has a little bit of feist about the performance in the video as well. And I love feist. I think feist is brilliant, so nothing wrong with that.
I'm bride, I'm king.
I'm right. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts. That kind of singing, you know.
Too sexy for my shirt, so sexy it hurts.
So it's like Florence is sort of exploring a little bit of the kind of the affectations of the late great legend David Bowie, and of course Right Said Fred. The video is amazing. Now it's sort of there's a tracking shot of going through like some concrete buildings and some sort of brutalist structure. I wonder if that's a metaphor for well, it might be. Jutting, angular, with some patina, but ultimately it's abandoned, but remains unyielding against the urban skyline. I don't know what it's a metaphor for. What do you think? Lovely brass arrangement, or some other kind of wind instruments. I'm sure I'll get corrected. Oh, there's a cellist leaning right back. And life around her is suspended in inertia. And it seems to be her doing. This is, or I suppose if you are in the main character's periphery, and you volunteer to stick around, then your life does go into inertia, because all of the energy is being drawn to Florence and her ambition. Is that what it means? Guys, tell me.
I was never as good as I always thought I was, but I know how to dress it up.
That's really interesting. She said I was never as good as I thought I was, but I knew how to dress it up. So she's suggesting that her work is style over substance. Is it the Emperor's New Clothes, or is it just a brilliant piece of self-awareness? It's really interesting, isn't it? She's changed her singing style and become really like... it's hard to dislike somebody who says that about themselves, really, isn't it? Because they're sort of... It's the ultimate modesty. She's just echoing the sentiments that her haters have had, or her detractors, rather.
I was never satisfied, never let me go, just drag me by my head.
Too sexy for my show. Well, I think that's the best thing I've heard her do. I mean, I can't describe myself as an enthusiast because I've never really taken the time to listen to her records properly, on account of the fact that the big stuff has got like vocals that just sound like they're performed with not enough finesse for my taste. But there is on this. This is a really good vocal, and it seems to be a really intimate lyric. Is it melodically interesting enough? I mean, the bit where it's vocalizing, it has a harmony over it, but it's just going. You know, it's just doing something like that, and it's kind of, when it takes off, it doesn't hit me there, you know, where you'd like it to, I think. But maybe it hits you there. Use the comment section to tell me what you think. I think in terms of, you know, the way she's applied the tools at her disposal, I think it's an accomplished performance, really great production, an amazing video. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Justin Hawkins right again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for the notifications. See you on the ice.